This is Grant Cleveland of the Enclave News Network, and I'm here to drop a truth bomb. I've been digging through the files, ladies and gentlemen. Old Vault-Tec test logs, responders' field notes, Enclave intercepts. And it all led to the same thing. They're tampering with the water supply again. They did it before the war, and they're doing it right now. You think all that glowing waste in the rivers is just runoff from the reactors? Think again. That's man-made flux, stabilized, weaponized, liquefied, and dumped right into your local purifier. And here's the punchline. The part they don't want you to know. They're putting flux in the water that's turning the frickin' toads big. I've seen them people, out by the bog, toads the size of a vertebrate cockpit, jumping, croaking, shaking the ground. The responders call it environmental mutation. The Brotherhood calls it an acceptable anomaly, but I call it proof. Proof that West-Tec never stopped experimenting. Proof that the cult of the Mothman is running chemical trials for the next stage of their so-called evolution. They say it's harmless. They say it's under control. They always say that right before the sky starts glowing. So keep drinking your purified water. Keep trusting the nice men in power armor. But when your pond starts breathing and your well starts croaking, remember who told you first. This is Grant Cleveland, signing off.
And that is why rad toads are unsanitary for human consumption.
On a different note, the Vice President has asked us here at ENN to remind you that any and all questions about the operational status of other facilities will not be answered due to security risks at this time. Breaking news, our forward operatives in Appalachia have just secured a major victory against the Scorched Plague.
That's right, folks. Troops from Task Force 196 have taken down the Scorched Beast Queen, residing south and east of the city of Watoga.
To bring us all back to speed, this started Monday, September 7th, when elements from Task Force 196 restored to SAM sites set up by the treasonous Brotherhood of Steel. This was followed by a push on Watoga the next Monday.
Watching the operation kick off and go through to completion for Watoga was pretty intense, to say the very least. I could hardly imagine what the guys on the ground were going through.
As of a few hours ago, we have confirmed eyewitness and satellite data to show that the Scorched Menace has been dealt a heavy blow. The number of casualties is unknown at this time.
How this will affect Appalachia going forward remains to be seen. However, we here at ENN have just received this audio message from the President.
Members of the Enclave, just mere moments ago I was informed on the situation in Appalachia. I am quite impressed with what has transpired in only 3 months since their arrival. Not only have they reclaimed the seat of political power in the region, they fully relinked Murtis to control Station Enclave, and also did away with former Secretary Eckhart's largest blunder. To all the brave men and women who fought to achieve this victory, you are forever in our nation's debt. And to the leaders of this task force, I thank you for providing a guiding hand where I cannot be. This is President signing off.
That was the message from the President. We will now be heading to a commercial break. Please stand by.
Tired of plain, boring water? Didn't get that kick of energy from your morning coffee? Is tea just not it for you? If so, crack open an ice cold bottle of Nuka-Cola. Nuka-Cola is the only soft drink with enough moxie to pick you up and help you through the rest of your day. Made with 120% of your daily intake of sugar, natural flavors, and carbonated water, Nuka-Cola is a drink like no other.
Side effects may include stomach pain, brain bleeds, heart attack, and nerve damage. It is not advised to drink Nuka-Cola while pregnant or on depression medication. Any and all lawsuits are to be settled through arbitration.
Drink Nuka-Cola today.